Yesterday, yesterday night I was losing my mind, but this morning I woke up. Well, this morning I woke up, cried for like 3 seconds, and then suddenly I felt fine. I felt okay. Thank God for that realization this morning. Why do people not clean up their dog? Yeah, this morning, in the morning at like what? Between 10 to 3 a.m. I was losing my mind. Then I finally fell asleep properly. I couldn't sleep all night or all morning. When I finally did fall asleep and I woke up, I still felt that same misery. But this time I realized that it was okay to feel like this and that I was gonna do what I had to do no matter what, as long as I sleep and wake up the next day. As long as God helps me to sleep and wake up the next day, then that means that there's still work to be done and that God doesn't want me to give up yet. So me waking up was a victory, thank God. And I realized how merciful God really is after I woke up. I also realized that the fact I was thinking so negatively and that I was in such a deep hole of negativity and discouragement meant that I was doing the right thing, or that I was close to a breakthrough. That the devil's just trying to. That's when the devil attacks when he can see that you're close, or when he sees that you're trying to get closer to God. The devil will try to attack you at your when he can see, because life is like, well, if you're like in tune with God, if you're praying and things of that nature, your life will be going up and down, but every time you go down and you come back up higher than where you were originally. The devil wants to attack you at your weakest. When you can see that you're starting to climb back up out of the pit, you have to just stay strong and trust God. Honestly. And plus, it's all part of being human as well. Having all these thoughts and things. It's normal. But what matters is what you do. After you have these thoughts, do you pray? Do you ask God for comfort? Or do you just let it marinate? Do you go back to your old habits that make you feel comfortable? You have to pray. You have to ask God to be your comforter. I never thought my videos would end up like this, talking about God and things. When I started recording videos, I wanted to be neutral, which I feel very bad about. That I was basically trying to hide. No, I wasn't gonna hide it. I was gonna just I was gonna make it known what I know as in God, that I know God. I was gonna make it known, but not really bombard that fact in videos. But I think slowly and slowly, like, I've had the realizations. I've been having what's the word? I've been having these thoughts like, what value am I gonna provide to people's lives? As in, truly, as in, what would God want me to do for people, and what have I been doing that I could make it, that I could expand, basically. I don't want to say what I've been doing before recording these videos. I don't want to say what I've been doing because I don't want to be showing off, basically. Or maybe I'll say it as like a testimony in another video. But, God helped me. And I didn't expect it. I didn't even know what was happening. I was just kind of being myself. And, by God's grace, He was filling up seats in the church, which I was happy about. And a lot of people are happy about it as well. But now I can see that there's more I can do, and that there's more God wants me to do. Yesterday, when I was losing my mind, I didn't even mind just dropping dead on the spot. Honestly, craving human approval is the worst it's the worst thing you could do to yourself. Crave approval from God and not man. He will not make you happy at all. Serve others, but don't serve others and crave to be of help to people, to be of use, so you can feel like you belong in the worldly sense. But then if you want to take it a step further and find true happiness, then you have to seek approval from God. And I mean, well, the whole point, I think that is the whole point anyway, that God wants you to do things for people out of the genuine goodness out of your heart. So I think you have to find genuine love for people. Realize that everyone, make it so that everyone's your friend, everyone's a comrade, and not your enemy. Like, crave to be of use to someone, but don't crave for recognition from others. Don't crave for that recognition or approval, because that's the other person's task. Whatever they feel about whatever you've done for them, physical, non-physical, like, that's the only way you can truly be happy. And then the devil will obviously attack you for being good to others, because that's what God wants. Literally, these good deeds won't get you into heaven. Wait, will they? I can't believe I just questioned myself like that. Well, I would say they don't, because in the Bible it says your good deeds don't make hope. They don't. Your good deeds don't help you to get into heaven. That's basically what it says. Neither do your bad deeds make it into hell. What matters is where your soul is. Where your soul is at. if you believe in Jesus Christ, you automatically strive to live a better life in his footsteps. You'll strive to be just as good as Jesus, to do just as good as he did when he was on earth. But we were all placed in this world to help, to solve a problem on this earth, to help people, to save souls. God literally thought of something, thought of a purpose, and created you. Thought of something that you could fix and created you, bro. Like, just if you're on the brink and if you're down in the depths, just remember that and try and find a purpose. Pray to God to guide you towards a purpose. And the worse you feel, the closer you're getting. Trust me. Like, all the discouragement, all the misleading and things like that, all the hardships, it's literally just to throw you off because you're almost there, bro. Trust me. Why do you think you're still waking up every morning? Because God is showing his mercy upon you. You know, God is protecting you. And because God knows your work isn't done yet. You know, even if we're sinning every day, you know, God is showing us that grace, giving us that mercy that, you know, I'll give him another chance, I'll give him another chance. There'll be a day where you think to yourself, oh my goodness, like, you know, I need to change my life, I need to where you acknowledge the need for God in your life. And that when you acknowledge that God has been in your life, helping you this entire time. And then your focus will shift from I to the world, in the sense of wanting to love others. You'll start to love others more than you love yourself. That's a concept I could never get through into my skull when I was a young boy. How could I put another person above myself? Like, saying that, oh, I put God above me was easy, but that didn't mean I understood it and I applied it. And especially for others, why would I put another person above myself? But now, I think I understand. For the people side of things, and then the God side of things, I think I'm coming to a breakthrough. I'm not going to force myself to, I don't know how to say it. Like, I can pretend, but pretending will only get me so far. So, yeah, I like the misery. The misery is a good sign. The negativity is a good sign. I just pray that God will comfort me, to continue to comfort me and guide me. I don't know. I'm back. No.